And they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Out towards right center field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there are 2 outs. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Here is Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
And the pitch. In the air, center field. Capel settles under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20.
So up next, Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. In the air, out to center. Muddy under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Brad Miller now.
The Rangers, the third baseman, number 13, Brad Miller.
Blackburn back to work. That one ripped. That's back. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Buddy Muddy up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. Muddy hitting third in the lineup, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over .450 in his last 10 games. Swing and a ball popped up. Brings it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
2 outs, runner on first. Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. 0 for 1 so far. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for Texas. They lead it 1-0. Two outs, nobody on. Digging in for Oakland, Buddy Muddy. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Foul ball there.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And it remains 1-0. Two outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, Jonah Heim. He's 0 for 1. 2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And that is that. Looks like a pinch hitter for Oakland. Heston Kjerstad. A runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-5 the final here today. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Next to hit, Buddy Muddy. Hit softly on the ground to third, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Ground ball left side, and that's the third out. Nothing doing there for the A's, and now the Guardians will. Here's Jose Ramirez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that one lifted in the air center field. Muddy drifts towards it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the second baseman.
And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the DH, Ty France. Center field. And it's caught for the out. First and second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Buddy Muddy. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Come on, Big Jack. Get your pitch, huh?
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Laureano is retired. And that ends. Here's the center fielder, Buddy Muddy, 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike one. Shane Bieber's control and command some of the best in the game. 2017, the year before he made his big league debut, he struck out 162 batters and walked just 10 across 3 levels of the minors. Also worth noting, his favorite player growing up, Greg Maddux.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Kwan makes the play, and it's out number 3. And now it's Josh Naylor. This to center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Next to hit, George Valera. Right-handed reliever. Out there to center. Muddy makes a nice running catch. So now a pinch hitter, Darryl Hernandez. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 16 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the San Francisco Giants. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Kyle Harrison.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, you know, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Buddy Muddy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. This one smoked out to left. Makes the grab on the run. That is the man at first, and now the center fielder, Buddy Muddy. 0 for 1 so far. First offering misses the mark.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay cool. Let's go.
And a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
All right. One more time. Right here.
Swings and misses.
One ball.
That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 down. Will Brennan, the next Giant to hit. And here's a 3-2. High fly ball out to center field. Muddy settles underneath it, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So digging in, Buddy Muddy. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Muddy measures 6 feet 2 inches, just 19 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Mondesi makes the catch, and now batting Mitch Haniger. Line, and that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
Austin wins now at the plate.
Hey, we got 2.
That's out to center field. Muddy moving under it. Makes the catch, inning over. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Number 82. Look at it. And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Oakland Athletics going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. Starting on the mound in this one, Jordan Lyles. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Laureano comes up to hit.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
The pitch.
Runner.
Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for Oakland, and now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. This is A's baseball on the show Bay Area. Digging in, Buddy Muddy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Muddy measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Throw over to Prado, and that'll do it. And the A's are gone in order. So 1 out, nobody on. So up now for Kansas City, Nate Eaton singled and scored his first time. Here's a 1-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Muddy has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 13.
Top 6. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Buddy Muddy. Lacey, a tall lefty, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Bounced up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
For me, arm strength is the key for that play. Second baseman moving to his right, up in the hole, slides, doesn't have the best footing underneath him, and to be able to make that long throw to first base, that's pretty impressive right there.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey, 1 for 2.
Hey, let's turn it. Play some cool, man.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Muddy grabs it on the run. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Willie Castro. Big spot for him here.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And the final score here, 4-3. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Kansas City, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Oakland Athletics going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, Matthew Baker. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he doesn't have overpowering stuff, so it's important that he finds his rhythm early. I think the easiest thing for him is to trust that catcher. Catcher's been in the league a long time. He knows these hitters. Whatever fingers he puts down, you nod the head and you throw that pitch.
Next up for the A's, Buddy Muddy. Good contact guy, good defender. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Righty delivers. And that one in the air center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Hey, wait for your pitch right there, huh?
And a pitch. On the ground. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. Back here at the ballpark, here's the center fielder, Buddy Muddy.
Buddy Muddy.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Baker back to work. Swing and a miss.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that one fouled off.
Wait for a good run, huh?
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And that's the first out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Laureano.
Now batting Tristan Casas. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Tristan Casas.
The 1-1. Out to center. Muddy makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, catcher.
Buddy Muddy up next for the
Next
A's.
for Oakland, the center fielder.
Right here.
Muddy, just 19 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 20. 23. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bryant snags it on the run. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 1 and the A's nothing.
Here we go right
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Blackburn, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Kicks and fires. That one ripped right center field. Muddy ranging back some more, and it's gone. Brendan Rodgers blasts one out, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And that one is lifted in the air. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots.